Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's podcast. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Mason. We're thrilled to be here with you to talk about a really powerful topic, never giving up in life.
That's right, today, we're diving into the idea of perseverance. It's all about pushing through challenges and not letting setbacks keep us from reaching our goals.
Absolutely. But before we jump into our discussion, let's go over some key phrases and vocabulary that will come up a lot in today's episode. This will help you follow along and understand our conversation better.
First up is the phrase perseverance. This means continuing to do something despite difficulties or delay in achieving success. For example, even if you face many obstacles, perseverance helps you keep going.
Exactly. Next, we have resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from difficulties. It's like bouncing back after a setback.
And another important phrase is overcome obstacles. This means to deal successfully with challenges or problems that stand in your way.
Right. Lastly, we have stay motivated. This means keeping your enthusiasm and determination to achieve your goals, even when things get tough.
Great! So remember these phrases: perseverance, resilience, overcome obstacles, and stay motivated. Keep them in mind as we talk. Ready to start, Mason?
Let's dive in.
Mason, have you ever faced a situation where you really had to push yourself to keep going, even when things seemed impossible?
Oh, definitely. There was a time when I was working on a big project at work. I had this really tight deadline, and everything seems to go wrong. I felt like giving up, but I knew I had to push through.
That sounds tough. What helped you stay motivated during that time?
Well, I kept reminding myself of the end goal. I visualized the finished project and how good it would feel to complete it. That really helped me stay focused and keep going, even when I was exhausted.
Visualizing success is a great technique. It keeps your eyes on the prize and helps you push through difficulties. Have you found that your ability to persevere has changed over time?
Yes, definitely. I think the more you practice perseverance, the better you get at it. Every time you overcome an obstacle, it builds your resilience. You learn that even the hardest challenges can be tackled if you keep at it.
That's so true. It's like a muscle, you have to exercise it to make it stronger. Do you have any tips for staying resilient when things get really tough?
One thing I found helpful is breaking down big problems into smaller, manageable steps. When you look at a problem as a whole, it can seem overwhelming, but when you tackle it piece by piece, it feels more achievable.
That's a fantastic strategy. Breaking things down can make them seem less daunting and more manageable. What about dealing with setbacks? How do you handle those moments when things don't go as planned?
Setbacks are tough, but I try to view them as learning opportunities. Each time something doesn't work out, I ask myself what I can learn from the experience and how I can improve next time. It's important not to let setbacks make you feel like giving up.
That's a great mindset. Every failure can teach us something valuable. It's important to see these moments as stepping stones rather than roadblocks.
Exactly. And sometimes, sharing your struggles with others can be really helpful. Talking to friends or mentors can provide new perspectives and support.
Yes, support from others can make a huge difference. It's comforting to know you're not alone in facing challenges. Do you have a story where support from others played a key role in helping you persevere?
Actually, yes. There was a time when I was preparing for an important exam, and I was feeling really stressed. My friends and family were incredibly supportive. They helped me stay focused and encouraged me when I felt like giving up. Their support made a big difference.
That's wonderful. Having a support system can be a game changer. It reminds us that we're not alone and that others believe in our abilities.
Absolutely. And speaking of support, setting small goals can also be really motivating. It's encouraging to see progress and to celebrate those small wins along the way.
Great point. Celebrating small achievements keeps you motivated and reinforces your determination. It's all about recognizing progress, no matter how small.
And staying positive is crucial. It's easy to get discouraged, but maintaining a positive outlook helps you keep going, even when things are challenging.
Positivity can be incredibly powerful. It helps shift your focus from the obstacles to the possibilities. It's amazing how much of a difference a positive attitude can make.
Definitely. And as we continue discussing perseverance, it's important to remember that everyone's journey is different. What works for one person might not work for another, but the key is to find what helps you stay motivated and resilient.
Well said, each person's path to success is unique. And finding your own way to persevere is part of the journey.
Exactly. And as we keep exploring this topic, I hope our listeners find some inspiration and practical tips to help them in their own lives.
This has been a fascinating conversation about the power of perseverance. We shared some great strategies and personal experiences.
Now, we're excited to continue our discussion about perseverance today.
We talked about the concept of perseverance, resilience, and staying motivated. We're diving into real-life stories of people who've faced incredible challenges and refused to give up.
That's right. Hearing about how others have overcome obstacles can be really inspiring and give us practical insights into how we can tackle our own challenges.
Exactly. Let's start with a story that many people find inspiring, the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series.
Oh, I've heard her story before. It's incredible how she faced so many rejections before finally achieving success.
Yes, Rowling's journey is a perfect example of perseverance. She was a single mother living on welfare when she wrote the first Harry Potter book. She faced numerous rejections from publishers before one finally took a chance on her.
That's right. Despite being told no repeatedly, she didn't give up. She continued to believe in her story and her dream, and look where she is now, one of the most successful authors of all time.
Her story is a testament to how persistence can pay off. It's important to keep believing in yourself, even when others might not see your potential.
Absolutely. And speaking of personal stories, I have a friend who experienced a similar situation. He was trying to start his own business and faced numerous setbacks.
Really? Tell me more about it.
Sure, my friend started a tech startup a few years ago. He faced a lot of difficulties, technical issues, funding problems, and even a major partnership falling through. It felt like every time they made progress, something else would go wrong.
That sounds challenging. How did he manage to keep going through all of that?
He stayed focused on his vision. He made sure to break down his goals into smaller steps, which made the big picture feel less overwhelming. He also kept a positive mindset, surrounding himself with supportive friends and mentors who encouraged him.
Support systems can make a huge difference. It's amazing how having the right people around you can help you stay motivated and resilient.
Definitely. And after a lot of hard work and persistence, his startup finally gained traction. They managed to secure a new partnership and started seeing real success. It was all worth it in the end.
It's wonderful to hear that his perseverance paid off. It reminds us that even when we face setbacks, staying committed to our goals can lead to eventual success.
Exactly. And I think it's also important to acknowledge that failure is part of the process. Everyone faces setbacks, but what matters is how we respond to them.
That's a great point. Failure can be a valuable learning experience. It helps us understand what doesn't work and guides us towards what does.
Exactly. Let's share another story, this time about a famous athlete, Michael Jordan. His story is often cited as an example of perseverance.
Oh, yes. I know that Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Many people see him as the greatest basketball player of all time. But he faced a lot of rejection early on.
That's right. Jordan was cut from his high school team, which was a huge blow to him. But instead of giving up, he used it as motivation to improve his skills. He practiced tirelessly and came back stronger.
His story is a great reminder that initial setbacks don't define our potential. What matters is how we respond to those setbacks and use them as fuel to keep going.
Absolutely. And it's also important to remember that perseverance isn't just about pushing through challenges on our own. It can also involve seeking help and support when needed.
That's so true. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a way to gain new perspectives and resources that can help us overcome obstacles.
Exactly. Sometimes, collaboration and seeking advice can open up new opportunities and solutions that we might not have seen on our own.
Speaking of collaboration, let's share a story about a successful project that was the result of teamwork and perseverance. Have you heard about the development of the first iPhone?
Yes, that's a fascinating story. The development of the iPhone was fraught with challenges. Apple's team faced numerous technical issues and internal disagreements.
That's right. The project was initially met with skepticism, and there were many obstacles along the way. But the team's perseverance and dedication led to the creation of a revolutionary product.
It's a perfect example of how perseverance, combined with effective teamwork and a clear vision, can lead to groundbreaking success.
Absolutely. It shows that even when faced with major challenges, working together and staying committed to a shared goal can lead to remarkable achievements.
Exactly. And as we wrap up today's episode, I hope these stories have inspired our listeners to keep pushing forward, no matter what obstacles they might face.
Yes.
Now, we've explored the concept of perseverance and heard some inspiring stories of people who never gave up. We're going to dive into practical strategies for building and maintaining perseverance in our own lives.
That's right. We'll be discussing actionable steps you can take to develop a resilient mindset and keep moving forward, even when things get tough.
Let's start by talking about setting realistic goals. Having clear, achievable goals is crucial for building perseverance. When you set goals that are specific and attainable, you create a roadmap for success.
Exactly. It's important to break larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the process feel less overwhelming and allows you to track your progress more easily.
Absolutely. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, you might start with shorter runs and gradually increase your distance. Celebrating these small victories along the way can keep you motivated.
And speaking of motivation, finding your why is essential. Understanding why you want to achieve a particular goal can provide you with the motivation to keep going when you encounter obstacles.
That's a great point. Your why might be personal, such as wanting to improve your health, or profession, like advancing in your career. Having a strong reason behind your goals can give you the drive to push through challenges.
Another important strategy is to develop a growth mindset. This means viewing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Embracing a growth mindset helps you see setbacks as part of the learning process.
Exactly. When you adopt a growth mindset, you're more likely to persevere through difficulties because you understand that each challenge is an opportunity to learn and improve.
Yes, self-care is vital. This includes getting enough sleep, eating a balanced diet, and managing stress. When you're well-rested and healthy, you're better equipped to handle setbacks and stay committed to your goals.
Setting up a support system can also be incredibly beneficial. Surrounding yourself with positive and encouraging people can provide you with the encouragement you need to keep going.
Absolutely. Having friends, family, or mentors who believe in you can boost your confidence and help you stay motivated. Don't be afraid to seek support when you need it.
Another useful strategy is to develop resilience through mindfulness and meditation. Practices like mindfulness can help you manage stress and maintain focus, which are crucial for perseverance.
Mindfulness can also help you stay grounded and present, which can be particularly useful when you're dealing with difficult situations. It's about staying calm and centered even when things aren't going as planned.
Let's dive deeper into the concept of resilience. Resilience is about bouncing back from setbacks and continuing to move forward despite difficulties. Developing resilience involves building coping strategies and staying adaptable.
Exactly. One way to build resilience is to reflect on past experiences where you've overcome challenges. Recognizing your ability to handle difficult situations can boost your confidence and help you tackle future obstacles.
That's a great technique. Reflecting on past successes reminds you of your strength and capability. It can also help you recognize patterns and strategies that worked well in the past.
Another effective strategy is to stay flexible and adaptable. Sometimes the path to your goal might change, and being open to adjusting your plans can help you stay on track.
Yes, adaptability is key. It's important to be willing to reassess and modify your approach if needed. Flexibility allows you to navigate unexpected challenges and continue progressing towards your goal.
Let's not overlook the power of positive self-talk. The way you speak to yourself can greatly impact your perseverance. Encouraging and affirming language can help you stay motivated and confident.
Positive self-talk is essential for maintaining a resilient mindset. Replacing negative thoughts with affirmations and encouraging words can shift your perspective and help you stay focused on your goals.
Another practical tip is to maintain a journal or progress tracker. Writing down your goals, challenges, and achievements can provide you with a sense of accomplishment and help you stay motivated.
That's a fantastic idea. A journal can serve as a reminder of how far you've come and help you stay focused on your objectives. It's also a great tool for reflecting on your journey and identifying areas for improvement.
Lastly, don't forget to celebrate your successes. No matter how small, recognizing and celebrating your achievements can provide you with a sense of accomplishment and keep you motivated.
Absolutely. Celebrating milestones reinforces positive behavior and encourages you to keep striving towards your goals. It's a way to acknowledge your hard work and progress.
To sum up, building perseverance involves setting realistic goals, finding your why, developing a growth mindset, practicing self-care, seeking support, staying resilient, being adaptable, using positive self-talk, maintaining a journal, and celebrating your successes.
Yes, and by incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can build a strong foundation for perseverance and continue moving forward, no matter what challenges you face. Now, we're thrilled to have you with us today.
We're going to explore how to put the strategies we've discussed into action in your daily life. We'll look at practical ways to integrate these strategies into different areas and share examples to help you get started.
That sounds great. Let's start by discussing how you can apply these strategies to your professional life. Whether you're working on a project or aiming for a promotion, perseverance is key.
Absolutely. One practical approach is to set clear, incremental goals for your projects. For example, if you're working on a large project at work, break it down into smaller tasks and set deadlines for each one.
Yes, and keeping track of your progress can be incredibly motivating. Use a planner or a project management tool to monitor your tasks and celebrate each milestone. This can help you stay focused and driven.
Great point. And when it comes to facing challenges at work, it's important to maintain a positive attitude and keep your why in mind. Remind yourself why the project or promotion is important to you.
That's right. And don't be afraid to seek support from colleagues or mentors. They can offer advice, encouragement, and even help you brainstorm solutions to any obstacles you encounter.
Now let's talk about applying these strategies in your personal life. Whether you're pursuing a hobby, working towards a personal goal, or managing family responsibilities, perseverance plays a big role.
Exactly. For personal goals, like learning a new skill or adopting a healthier lifestyle, start with small, achievable steps. For instance, if you're learning to play an instrument, practice a little every day rather than trying to master it all at once.
And don't forget to be kind to yourself. Setbacks are a natural part of the learning process. When you encounter difficulties, remind yourself of your progress and how far you've come.
That's an important aspect. Self-compassion helps maintain motivation and prevents you from becoming discouraged. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend.
Let's also consider how these strategies can be applied to your relationships. Perseverance can help you navigate conflicts and strengthen your connections with others.
Yes, relationships require effort and resilience. When facing disagreements or challenges, focus on open communication and understanding. It's important to listen actively and address issues with empathy.
Absolutely. And remember that relationships take time and patience to develop. Persevere through difficult moments and invest in nurturing your connections with others.
Now, let's explore how these strategies can be incorporated into your daily routines. Creating habits that support your goals can be a powerful way to build perseverance.
Great idea! Start by establishing daily routines that align with your objectives. If you're working towards a fitness goal, for example, schedule regular workout sessions and meal planning into your routine.
And be consistent. Consistency helps build momentum and makes it easier to stay committed to your goals. Even on days when motivation is low, stick to your routine as much as possible.
Another useful tip is to use reminders and visual cues to keep yourself on track. Whether it's setting phone reminders or using visual boards, having prompts can help reinforce your commitment.
That's a great strategy. Visual cues can serve as daily reminders of your goals and progress. They can also provide a sense of accomplishment when you see your achievements.
Let's also talk about how to maintain perseverance in the face of long-term goals. It's easy to stay motivated in the short term, but sustaining that motivation over time requires some additional strategies.
One effective approach is to regularly review and adjust your goals. As you progress, you might find that your objectives change or that you need to set new milestones. Regular check-ins help keep your goals relevant and achievable.
Exactly, and it's important to stay flexible and adapt your plans as needed. Life is unpredictable, and being able to adjust your goals and strategies can help you stay on course even when faced with new challenges.
Another important aspect is to celebrate long-term achievements. Acknowledge and reward yourself for reaching significant milestones. This not only provides motivation, but also reinforces positive behavior.
Yes, celebrating accomplishments is crucial. It helps maintain a positive mindset and reminds you of the progress you've made. It also makes the journey towards your goals more enjoyable.
As we wrap up today's discussion, remember that perseverance is a journey, not a destination. It's about continuously striving towards your goals, learning from setbacks, and growing along the way.
Absolutely. And with the strategies we've discussed, you can build a strong foundation for perseverance in all areas of your life. Keep applying these techniques, stay motivated, and never give up.
Thank you all for joining us for this series. We hope you found the content valuable and inspiring. Keep pushing forward, and remember that perseverance is key to achieving your dreams.
We appreciate your support and look forward to sharing more content with you in the future. Until next time, stay resilient and keep striving for your goals.
Take care, everyone, and remember, no matter what challenges you face, you have the strength to overcome them. See you next time.